Hey guys, so today is Sunday, so it's hashtag 365 days of samples. If you haven't seen this video from me before, basically I pick 10 samples every week to use up and try out. When I finish them, I let you guys know every Sunday my thoughts on them. Did I like them? Did I not? And then I will draw replacement samples for the samples that I used up. So I'm constantly using 10 samples every week. So I did actually have 2 samples that were not in this project that I did use up this week. So I do still count them towards using up my samples for the year. So let's just see what it is that I used up. So the first thing was from J. Beverly Hills. It's the Platinum Renewing Hair Regime in Revive Coconut Oil. So this was an amazing hair oil. I absolutely love this. It smells just like coconut. It was a nice, oh my gosh, the smell, guys, is so amazing. I just got a whiff and I love it. I use this on damp hair and I'll just kind of let it sit in my hair, and then I'll blow dry, or I'll just let it air dry, and I absolutely love this stuff. I saw that you can purchase this on Amazon, a bigger jar, so I am definitely going to purchase this. I absolutely love it, love what it does for my hair, makes it shiny, it helps with frizz, and guys, this is amazing. And again, it's the J. Beverly Hills Platinum Renewing Hair Regime Revive Coconut Oil, and yeah, amazing. The other sample that I used up was the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration for Dry Parched Skin. So you'll see a lot of these little packets this year. I got a big box of these samples and I absolutely love them. I use them as hand cream every night. I have this kind of by my bed, so I'll just put it and use it as hand cream. You can also use this all over your body, and it's a really great moisturizer if you have very dry skin. Right now it is the winter, so I've been using this a whole lot more. Okay, so moving on to the samples that I finished that you guys knew I was going to work on. I finished the Bumble & Bumble Full Potential Hair Preserving Booster Spray. So this was a spray that the nozzle was very it shot out in big spurts, so I couldn't just spray into my hair. I would spray 2 or 3 pumps into my hand, then rub it together, and then I would just kind of go through my hair, and I absolutely loved it. It would kind of be my finishing spray for whenever I would straighten my hair and curl my hair, and I loved what it did. If my hair kind of started getting staticky or frizzy after using a heat tool, this did a great job at calming it back down, and I loved it. I would definitely look into getting a full size of this. The next item was from Caudalie or Caudalie. This is the Vinosource Cream Sorbet or Moisturizing Sorbet. So this is a facial moisturizer, and it smells like one of my subscribers says, like crayons. It is a pretty pricey bugger for a sample, and yeah, I mean I liked the way it sat on my face, moisturized my face, but the smell of this, guys, it legit smelled like crayons. It was just not good. I would not purchase this, and yeah, it's just pass. Okay, the next thing is the Amore Pacific Treatment Enzyme Peel. So when I saw this, I started freaking out a little bit. I don't like a lot of peels, and this just kind of made me nervous with packaging, things like that. So what you do is you pop it up, and I don't know if you can see in there, but inside was a bunch of powder. So with the powder, you pour it into your hand, then you lather it with warm water, apply it all over your face, avoiding your eyes, and then you just rinse it off. So it's basically just an exfoliator for your face. You do have to cleanse before, and then you have to rinse it off with water. You don't let it sit on your face for a long time. You don't peel it off like I thought you were going to. It's just an exfoliator. So it was nice. It is a little pricey, so not something that I need in my routine, but it was fun and different to try. And then the last 3 things are perfume samples. So one was what was this? The Miu Miu Eau de Parfum. So it was a little card sample, and I do count these. You just open them up and rub it on your wrist, and then you can dab it also on your, whatever these are called, your, not your temples. Anyway, right here where like you get colds. What? I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so this was okay. I didn't really fall head over heels over it, but it wasn't bad. This next one was the Replica Lipstick On by Mason Margiela, I think. And smells just like the name. It smells like lipstick. I sprayed it on myself probably 2 times, and then the rest of the time I sprayed it all over my room to kind of use as a room spray. I did not like this scent whatsoever. Didn't want it on my body. I'm done. It wasn't even like a good lipstick scent. It wasn't even like a Vanilla MAC scent or like a good Too Faced scent. It was like the store, I don't know, it was bad. The plasticky lipstick scent, it was bad. So yeah, I just sprayed it all over my room one day and walked away, honestly, and said it's gone, so it's gone. So yeah, we'll move on from there. The next thing was the Derek Lam 10 Crosby Something Wild, and this was a pretty good fragrance. It was a little bit more musky for me. I mean, my top perfumes that I like is the YSL Mon Paris or Mon Paris, Juicy Couture, Viva La Juicy, and then I also like the Prada Candy. So if you guys like those kind of scents, you'll probably agree with what I'm saying. If not, then you would love this scent. But yeah, this was okay. Derek Lam is kind of pricey too, so happy to use that up, but I wouldn't buy a full size. And the final item is from Clean. This was the Clean Reserve fragrance, and that is completely used up. This was an okay scent. It wasn't anything that I was head over heels over. So yeah, a lot of these scents just were this week. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, I wasn't a big fan of any of these scents this week. So I forgot to show you guys I am working, and I forget that I'm working on this. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer in 2.5. So I just took it out of like, it was a pack of 4, and this one is like the darkest I can go. So this is currently where I'm at on that. So you can see I have hit like the bottom pan, still working on it. I like this concealer. It's a lot thicker of a concealer than I'm currently using. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer and the Urban Decay like color correcting for peach or whatever. I think it's called peach. Yeah, peach. So I'm using those. Those are a lot lighter of a concealer. This is a lot thicker, so you don't need that much, and you cannot apply this under your eyes. So it is taking me a bit longer. I like concealers that I can put under my eyes, I can put all over my face, and I can't do that with this. Another con for me with this concealer is it comes in a potted form. I like concealers that come in like a tube or a squeezy kind of tube. So I am going to continue to work on this, hopefully use it up, and then be done with it. And then the next thing I was using was the Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm, Skin Protectant, and Broad Spectrum Sunscreen in Natural Mint and Shea Butter. This had an SPF of 25, and you didn't get a lot. I'm actually still kind of at that line. I've used it about 3 times. It is a very thick lip balm. I also found with this, I don't know if it's because of the natural mint or what, but it burned my lips. The first day that I used this, I did a lip scrub and then I put this on, and I had to wipe it off as soon as I put it on just because it just burned my lips. I don't think I have particularly sensitive lips or anything like that, but this I couldn't handle on my lips. So I've used it occasionally now and then throughout this week, and it's not bad, but it definitely has that minty tingle. So if you don't want that on your lips, I would try a different flavor, or I don't know, let me know if you've tried any other flavors other than natural mint from Jack Black. Do they all sting like that, or is it just the mint one? Let me know. This next thing is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Nightcap Overnight Perfector. So it looks like this. I actually might have 2 of these. One might be somewhere else, but I started up there and now I'm roughly right here at that line. So I've used it only once, and I don't really need or like a product like this, to be honest with you. I take showers at night, not in the morning. So what you do is you apply this to damp or dry hair before bed. You can sleep on it. It says it's pillow safe. And then in the morning, you can either leave it in or wash it out. So I feel like I need to wash it out in the morning. And I just don't like taking showers at night and in the morning. I just think that's a waste, honestly. I don't sweat throughout the night, things like that. So, I don't know. I'll keep playing with this and let you guys know my thoughts on it. But for now, I've used it once, and that's where we're going to end with that conversation. This next thing was from Nude Sticks. It's the Magnetic Matte Eye Color in the shade Taupe. And that's currently where I'm at on that one. I have used this and used it on my lids today. I absolutely love it. It is very creamy. I feel like it has lasted a lot. Oh, there's people across the street and my dog's in protective mode. But it's lasted on the lids and it was very easy to apply and blend out. So I was gonna just try this out and then take it out of this project and move on with my samples, but this is a sample. I have had it for a while, so I do want to try and use it up. So this will probably be one of those samples that is with us every week. I am going to try and work on this every week, so I do want to still have this in this project. That is why I do have 10 items that I try and draw out. So yeah, I am going to work on it, and that is currently where I'm at on that. So yeah, let me give you a swatch of it. It's gorgeous. You can use it for like a smoky look. I can even like use it on my lower waterline, and yeah, it's just great. And then the next item that I didn't even try any of these. This is the foundation and concealer from Smashbox, the Studio Skin Foundation and Concealer. And yeah, I was going to try the 1.1 and the 3.1 foundation and the Fair and Light Medium concealer, but I completely just disregarded this card and moved on with my other foundations and stuff that I'm using up. So yeah, I need to hopefully remember to work on this week. So right now, I like big items. I'm still working on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are going to pull 5 new samples from my sample bin. So we will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I kind of picked some deluxe samples. We're going to have some longer little projects. But this is from Avanci Plus, I think. It's the Flawless Effects Skincare Invisible Pores Anti-Shine Mattifying Emulsion MT Plus Sheer Primer. So this is a primer, and it says it's good for your pores and covering your pores, things like that. So we will try this out. This next thing is a lash primer. I have tried this last year, and I'll give it a whirl again this year. This is the Dior Show Maximizer 3D Triple Volume Plumping Lash Primer. So it looks like that. I think I used my last one for like 3 weeks, so this will probably be a 3-weeker. And then the next thing is the Belif, the True True Cream Aqua Bomb. So this is a facial moisturizer that a ton of people are raving about here on YouTube. I haven't tried it myself. It is a blue scented, almost smells a little minty. We'll see how that goes. Then I got this, it was a 250 point perk from Sephora. I was really disappointed in it, so I just kind of threw it into my sample box. But this is the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Eau de Toilette, and I love this. I've had a full size of it before. This was actually the perfume that I wore on my wedding day, that I wore on a lot of big events when I first got married, so I'm happy to have this scent again. But yeah, I was sad that I spent 250 points on this little thing. But yeah, this scent is amazing, so yeah, happy to be using it. And then this last thing is a sample of the Philosophy Purity Made Simple One Step Facial Cleanser. So it looks like that. So those are all the samples that I have used up and will be working on this next week. I have other samples too that I'm kind of rotating through that are kind of more deluxe size. So you may see some of those next week. I think one is the Skin 2 or SK2 facial essence. I've been working on that and I'm getting pretty close to using that up. But yeah, there are a lot of samples in this big old sample box. So I will be definitely working on these throughout this next year. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. I do have a bunch of projects and things I'll be working on and giving you guys my honest reviews so you guys know what I like, what I don't like. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe. I am almost at 2,000. Once I do, I already have my giveaway planned. So again, be sure to subscribe if you haven't, and I appreciate all you guys so much. Have a good one. Bye.